Alright, so you're not going to believe what is hiding on page 25 of the New Money Revolution PDF document from the USDebtClock.org. This page right here basically reveals just how the whole entire Federal Reserve System could be replaced by credit unions and a purple financial rails. Let me explain. Look at the top left of this document. Right now, we are getting absolutely wrecked. Credit card interest rates anywhere from 20% to 36%. Mortgage rates anywhere from 4% to 18%. And auto and business loans absolutely brutal. But in this new model, interest rates drop all the way down to 0.3%. That's not a typo, you all. Yo, they're calling it what it is, the Fed fractional reserve scam. And they are claiming $5.5 trillion is being siphoned from the working class and being funneled to the ultra-rich banking cartels. But under this new system, that number gets slashed by 80% and gets redirected to things like infrastructure and tax cuts. Now here's the signal that most people missed. Look at the wires that are running through the map. They are purple, and if you know, then you know. That is XPR Proton Purple. They're telling us the new rails for this financial system is being built. The Metallicus ecosystem metal blockchain that is one of the only projects that is BSA compliant, also ISO 20022 compliant, and also working together with FedNow. The WebAuth Wallet, the loan protocol, and their stablecoin, the metal dollar, and most importantly, credit unions instead of Wall Street. And with the founder and CEO of the Metallicus blockchain, you can see that he is America first and he wants to tokenize the US Treasury, which is what the US Debt Clock has been telling us all along.
You can see the explosion of interest in digital assets from financial services, credit unions, banks, traditional finance is now entering the space. And there was a lot of interest over the past, I would say even decade, but the past few years have been leading up to this moment. And blockchain technology really is the closing the gap between financial technology companies, fintechs, and traditional financial services, banks. But the issue that was missing was the clarity. So the Genius Act, the Clarity Act, that gave basically the green light for banks and institutions to enter blockchain. Now, does that mean that we should innovate, it not in a responsible manner, or should we mirror the existing systems and make them better and improve them, right? If I were to send a bank wire, if it's past business hours, if it's past 5 o'clock, it doesn't go through. If it's on the weekend, it doesn't go through. But now we're global. Now we're interoperable. We're 24/7. For example, the Bitcoin blockchain, it's famous for not really going down. It's always online. And that's really what blockchain networks do. They give uncensorable trust on an unalterable ledger that's global. It's instant. It's 24/7. But now we have this clarity that we can integrate these technologies with modern financial services. And we had to prove in our industry that we could actually do that we could put anti-money laundering technology into the blockchain, that we could put identity on the blockchain. And at Metallicus, we really built our entire stack around that. We bet on that, and it really has paid off. I think that over the next few years, you're going to see this technology inside banks, inside traditional financial services, and you may not even know that you're using it, but you will definitely have a much more efficient, much better experience when you don't have to wait.
And if you take a look at page 26 of the New Money Revolution, it's as simple as 1, 2, 3. And when we take a look at step 2, the beginning of the printing of the new USA Treasury dividend dollar, and to ensure the minimum 3% yearly value increase of the USA Treasury dividend dollar valid, the variable asset leveling index, Then you learn about the metal dollar, their stablecoin on the Metallica's blockchain, which is backed by an index of stablecoins in their treasury. A stablecoin that is backed by a treasury of regulated stablecoin produced in a smart contract to make sure that it's optimized. Is it just me, or do y'all remember when they told us we were going to go into a new rainbow currency? This certainly looks like a rainbow currency to me, y'all. Now, here's the biggest red pill of all is that Americans, we pay over $700 billion in property taxes a year. But with this whole entire new setup, that money could be replaced by using the interest revenue from the 3% state issued loans. Yeah, no feds, no Wall Street. Just we the people powered credit feeding the local economy. This whole entire US debt clock is not a conspiracy, it is a blueprint. And they have been telling us that this is going to be the plan ever since it first released back in 2023. Shout out to my homeboy Mr. Aquaman 33 for putting me on to XPR and the whole Metallica's ecosystem, because once you see purple, you can never unsee it. Make sure that you head on over to the usdebtclock.org website and download this PDF so that you can get caught up to date on what is going on. And make sure that you take a look and explore around the whole entire XPR ecosystem, the loan protocol, their stablecoin, the metal dollar, and the metal blockchain. This way, you know what you hold. Let's go.